Hey everyone, it's Jenny. I am back with another project share. So if you watched my last video, you'll know why I'm motivated to teach classes right now. So you can have a good laugh and watch that other video. But anyway, I was doing some research on YouTube to see, what I could possibly do a class on, and I was watching the Memory Box channel. And I had remembered that they did a ombre glitter technique before, and I never did try it. And then they did um, another video recently called a glitter inlay technique, and it's kind of similar to the first one that they had shown earlier, but I just thought it would be such a cool thing to do if you could figure out how to make it. So I decided I was very productive yesterday. I didn't tell you this in my last video, but I pretty much stayed home all day and I got a lot done. So I prepped for my class, which is that butterfly canvas one that's coming up this weekend. And so I just sat there and I die cut all the butterflies out of the foiled cardstock. So I'm pretty ready for that class. And then I decided to try out that watercolor dip technique, which was actually very easy. If you have trouble doing watercoloring, I suggest you give that a try. And then like towards the evening, I was like I still had some um I guess I'm just motivated because I've been watching all these Agnes and Dora like videos and Facebook Lives and Periscope and all this stuff. So because I've been watching it all day, I'm like, I gotta teach classes so I can make more money. Anyway, so I know I'm so dumb, but anyway, yeah, the obsession hasn't died yet. So I decided to try that glitter inlay technique and I was very happy with the results. Like I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. I just wanted to share with you the cards that I came up with. And again, these are cards that I will probably not make this exact same thing out of for the class because she's bringing in dies anyway. So I want to try feature some of the dies that she's going to bring in because these are older dies. So I don't even know if she can still get them for customers if they ask. But anyway, I'm very happy with how they came out. So I tried to keep it simple because the focus is on the glitter, right? So you want the glitter part to stand out. I know this is the first card that I made, and I was very happy with how it came out. Like I really liked the look of it. It's totally like a color scheme that I like, and it just motivated me to want to make more. So I'll share all of that with you. I hope the video can capture how nice this is. I'm not seeing that it's exactly the same as in person, but I hope you can just kind of use your imagination. So what you're supposed to do if you watch the video, and I'll try to link it below, is you pick a die that is like a outline die. So when you cut this out, it's just that where the gold is. So that's what the die will cut. But because you're gonna inlay it, you're gonna also have to cut the craft cardstock or your background cardstock out of that same die. And then it'll fit nicely into it because it's already cutting it. It's made for that, right? You're gonna have to save, like if you do this one, you're gonna have to save this piece in here and lay it back in because you'll have adhesive behind it because that's what the glitter is gonna stick to. So you need to go watch the video because I'm not gonna do a tutorial here. But then what I did where the tape is exposed, I used some glitter that I found and I was super happy because oh my God, sometimes I destash stuff in our rummage sale and I forget what I destash. So I thought, oh my God, I hope I didn't destash all of my glitter because I know I destashed some of it, but I wasn't sure if I destashed all of it. So I was kind of worried. So I had recently checked my glitter drawer because I have all these drawers and I found it. So I was like super happy that I wouldn't have to go buy some or um, like improvise. So I'm able to do this class providing the supplies. So anyway, going back to the card, what you kind of want to do is if you want to blend different glitters together, you can do that and it makes like a ombre look. So at the top of the flowers, I put pink, um, it's more like a metallic pink glitter, and I'll show you the difference in the next card. And then under that, I put some like gold metallic glitter, and then where it's a little bit darker, like here and here, it looks like a shadow, but it's actually like a dark brown glitter. And I just love it. Like, I feel like it looks like a shadow, and I don't know. So the pink is here, and the gold is here, and then the brown is here. And then same as like the pink here, and then some gold here and brown. So I'm really liking how this card came out. And then I needed a sentiment, so I die cut the word friend in gold. And this is actually, do I have it here? It's actually a grading farm die that I bought a while ago. No, this is not it. But it looks like it, but it's not. Okay, well, it was a grading farm die. I have the other one. I have the thanks one. But there's one that has friend and love, or friends and love, and I had to cut off the S because I wanted to use the sentiment that on the stamp set where it says my dearest friend. So I really like how that came out. Like that, I think that's my favorite card out of this set. But let me show you the other samples that I made. Okay, so remember I was telling you that I used the metallic glitter here. Well, this one is more of a iridescent, translucent type of glitter. So what I did was I had die cut the stars in the same way. They are Dynamics dies, which is my favorite things. And it comes in a set of 6 stars, so I just didn't use the second largest one. And I wanted to kind of make it like in a curve like that. So I die cut it out of white, and then I then started to blend the glitters into my favorite rainbow. So these are actually Doodlebug glitters. They come in a set and they're only like this big. Each one is only like that big, but you really don't need that much glitter. Yeah, so you just sprinkle very little and then you rub it on, and then you use the orange too. So then see, this one has orange and yellow, and then this one has, it's hard to see, yellow and green and blue, and then this one is just blue. I decided not to go to purple because I ran out of stars. It's hard to see because I made it really bright, but and then this is left over from my other class that I was teaching that I'm gonna teach, which is this ombre, what is it called? Watercolor dip. So I was playing around and doing the words. So I had done this word, and so I decided to use it on the card. And again, this might only just be a sample. It may not be the actual card that we do in the class. So I figure, I mean, if we do end up doing this card, then I'll just prep this ahead of time so that they just have to glue it down. But anyway, that's the next card. And then I wanted to do a butterfly one, so I decided to put this one on the craft as a base, but I put it on a navy um, base, and then I cut these memory box. Do I have it? Memory box. Oh yeah, it's these those dies. So this part doesn't cut out as well as like this part does. So I put the solid part on the blue to die cut that, and then I just die cut the intricate part out of silver. And just to let you know, although they're like sets that they would go together, like this would go with this, it doesn't exactly fit perfectly to inlay. So I just kind of did the best I could, and it was sticking out a little on this side, but I think it's still okay. Like I would still do this again. And then, so what I did was I filled in the holes using different metallic glitters. So I started with a silver, and then I went to like a peacock blue, and then like a royal blue, and then at the ends I just put some green. That's like a lime green. So, and then this is a silver thanks. This is a Hero Art set, which I really love. Like they came out with the die and the matching stamp set, and I go to the set a lot. Like this one was a good set to purchase, and they had other words too, like happy, so it would have all the birthday stuff, and then there was a hello and I think congrats. But yeah, that's a good set. Okay, and then these, so there's this other part of the video. If you watch the memory box one, that they do it a little bit differently where they color the background using like distress inks, and then instead of using the different color glitters, they just use like a iridescent glitter or like a clear glitter so that you can see the color through all of that. So this one is like super sparkly because I used like an ultra fine iridescent glitter over it, but I really like the effect. You can really see how sparkly it is. I kind of want to try do it with like a chunkier glitter and see how that looks. You know, like a clear or a iridescent one and see if that would work. I'm not sure if it would. That would be kind of interesting. Anyway, so what I did was it was a little bit different because I had to cut another sheet behind this white one, and I had to use my distress inks to do the color gradient. So because I wanted to do that, I wanted I wanted to use the distress ink so that you could show that it was not like the paper itself wasn't just glittered. I don't know if you know what I mean. Like if you just chose like a solid color, then it could have just been glitter paper, right? So instead of that, and to show that it was the background that I did behind the glitter, I wanted to make it like blended. I don't know if that makes sense. But anyway, so I used my new Distress Oxides, which is the cracked pistachio, the violet, and the, I think it was broken china, if I'm not mistaken. And so I just kind of like put this one where the heart was cut out already, just so I kind of knew about where I wanted the blending to occur. And then I used my applicator to apply it and blend it out. And then this is a this cute hello die is a paper smooches die, and it comes it's like the outline with the hello inside. So you just have to die cut that heart out of the white cardstock. So I did one out of white and one out of craft, and then I switched the two so that it would stand out more. So anyway, so I put the craft one here and then the white one here. And then I forget. Oh, then you put the tape. I put the tape on the back over the ombre coloring, and then I put this over it. This card topping. I don't know what it's called. And then I inlaid the hello. And then after you do that, then you rub the glitter on it. So anyway, I don't know if that explains it well, but you can go watch the memory box video. I think that'll explain it a lot better. So I did this one in the sunset colors, which is like the worn lipstick, spice marmalade, and this one is the twisted citron. They're that yellow, but they're all the distress oxide inks as well. So I kind of like it that I switched, like this one is craft and this one is white, and this is white and craft. So I did the little switcheroo, and then I felt like it needed something. And I kind of didn't want to do a colored image, but I couldn't figure out what else to put on here. Like that was just a die cut or whatever. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just stamp. And these might not be the exact cards that we make in class, but at least I have other samples that I can share. So this is the new, what is it called? Mama Elephant. I forget what the set is, but it's all these cats eating, and it's totally like pusheen. If you like pusheen, which I do, they're all eating like Asian stuff. So I'm like, here we go again with the cat sets that I don't even like cats, but this cat is eating a musubi. How cute is that? So I also colored and cut out the musubi set. And I love that little taco guy. My husband said it's the hot dog. Like they cut the hot dog so it looks like the octopus, which I've seen before. But I'm like, that looks like a taco. So I colored and cut him out again over here. So this cat is eating the ramen and that cat's eating the musubi. How cute is that? So this one I colored him to look like Pusheen. And then this one, he had the black shading already, so I just added the orange so he can be like a calico cat. And I like how they came out. I was pretty happy with it. So anyway, I hope you will give it a try because it was a lot easier than I thought. So you just need to get the kind of dies that you can do like an inlay look. And there's space, so like a frame type of die. So this is the one that I used on that first card. So this is what your die would look like that you would be looking for. I kind of want to try do this one next because it's like roses. I think this one is really cute too. See, this is the star set. Um, and I think this would even work too. The diamonds. So anyway, just another way to use your dies. I think you could even use this one here. Yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. You could die cut this, put it on, you'd need like a big sheet of the tape. Um, and then you could just rub the iridescent glitter and that would be awesome. But anyway, so that is my project share. I hope you would give it a try because it's really easy and it's really awesome. Like I wish I had done this technique before. So I hope those who take my class will like it. Um, and I want to try and make some more. Like this is really fun. I think I even like it more than the watercolor dip one. So anyway, if you have any questions, you can put it down below. But otherwise, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.